Okay, if you have got some coloured pencils at home and you want to add a strip of colour to this, then that's what you are going to do next. So I'm really lucky, I've got quite a few coloured pencils, but I don't want to spend ages doing the whole thing, it would take me ages. So I'm just going to do sort of the middle section. Now remember, this is a cuboid, so and I've also got a lamp above mine, so it's nicely highlighted for me, and I can see there are some highlights. Those are the lightest areas. There's some shadow, there's some creases. So I need to also do that with my pencil as well. Now I'm going to just do 2 letters, I think. So I'm just going to do the U and the N, and I'm going to do down the side and on the other side of them as well. So I've picked out, I've got a red, so I'm going to start with this red. Now what I'd say is look for the highlights. So I can see that there are some sections where there's more colour, where it's sort of where there's like light areas. So I'm just going to pick those out, and I'm going to leave those a lot lighter. And I'm also then going to start to build some tone, and that's the thing about making drawings look ultra realistic. It's all about how you're using your tone. So I'm going to make a start. Like I said, I'm just going to do these 2 letters and down the side, and I'm going to accentuate the shape of it by sort of straightening on the side and going at a slight angle at the top. Okay, so as I do it, you'll see what I mean, I think. So to start with, what you want to do is use your red pencil just to put a light layer down, so you don't really press very hard with this at all, just like when you're drawing. And then what you can start to do is look at where some areas are darker. I always prefer to go with the darkest bits first, and that's where you can start to use a bit of pressure. So I'm going to start to work a little bit harder, and that's then going to make that red stand out a lot more. So and again, it's quite dark up here, so again pressing that a little bit harder. But as it gets down towards where that natural edge of your cuboid was, that's where the light is really hitting it, so that's where it wants to start to get a bit lighter. So when I get down towards there, I want to start to lighten what I'm doing. But again, I want it to be even darker, so I'm going to go over that again. And I'm using a good amount of pressure here to make it really stand out. And I'm going to do the same with the purple. So again, at this top edge, it's quite dark. And then in here as well. So make sure your pencils are really nice and sharp. Get a much better quality finish. And we go. Okay, so I've left some areas lighter down the bottom, and at the top I've gone a little bit stronger with that colour, and that's going to help to make it obviously look 3D, especially as it's going to get darker towards this bottom edge as well, and darker towards this top edge. So I'm just going to keep going with that, but remember, think about where the light's hitting your sweetie wrapper.